Hello and welcome back to Nat Scraps. First of all, thank you for the love that people left on my last video. I know there's a lot of people out there that are feeling the pain and not sure what to do with themselves. But thank you for those that left lovely messages. Today it's cleanup day. So I have a pile of stuff that I need to go through. Stuff that's been shoved away for a couple of years, not touched, nothing done with it. And so I am going to go through all that and tidy it up and clean it out and figure out what I want, what I don't want. So what I have done is pulled out, I had a whole shelf of magazines. These magazines are mostly ones that I had on a subscription, and they come and they have dies and stamps and all sorts of stuff with it. There's been some really fantastic ones. I stopped getting them a long time ago because they come in from the UK and they were like 17 to 20 bucks a magazine, and it does add up after a while. So I did stop getting it. That, and I would not get one for like months, and then I'd get two like 3 weeks apart. So they were very spasmodic. So is that the word? Is that actually a word? Spasmodic. So anyway, grab a coffee, come and sit with me and see what I keep, what I throw out, and we're just going to have a little chillax and clean up. I think sometimes you can think a little bit straighter when you clean up. Now, this particular magazine, I'd used most of the hunky-dory cutouts and bits and pieces. There's a few cute bits there. You might have seen some cute bunnies and bits like that. So I'm just going to put that in my like discount box that I have in my studio, and I will put a couple of dollars on it and go from there. The next one, John Next Door magazine. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to get in trouble for flicking through these magazines. I'm trying not to show too much. I've looked through this. There's obviously a die that cuts out these particular little ones, and funny story, later on I actually find the big die for the larger ones, these large tags there. So one magazine must come in with the one die and then the next, which is pretty good marketing, but I just happen to have both of them. So, and I would never have known if I hadn't have flicked through them. There's a couple of okay stamps on those ones. The papers are quite thin in these magazines generally, and honestly, I'm probably not going to go to my cupboard to look for inspiration from a magazine nowadays. I'm more likely to go to Pinterest or something like that. I'm probably not going to go through the 20,000 magazines that are in my cupboard. So it's time to downscale a little bit. I can be a bit of a hoarder when it comes to supplies. I don't know if all crafters are hoarders, but we can kind of be a little bit hoarderish. And so I've taken the papers out. Now, spoiler alert, there is going to be a second video because I take all these papers and I kind of create some little ephemera packs so that I will use them or somebody else will use them and they don't go to waste. I'm just putting a little free there so people know they're free. Now I've got that one pile of stuff that I'm keeping. That magazine, that was a quick, it's out of here because, as I said, they might have beautiful cards in them, but if I'm not going to use them, open them up and look at them, then, you know. This is a kind of cute little thing. It's got these hexagonal things, some die cut bits and pieces, never been opened. Obviously, it still had the tape on it. Some cute little papers. So I'm going to put that aside and I will either make something with those or I will get rid of it. We'll see. I'm just kind of checking to make sure there's not papers or inspiration in there. I took a couple of quick looks at the inspiration photos that are there, and that is like a little magazine that goes with that little kit. So I'm going to fold that up and actually put it in with that little bit, but get rid of the rest of the magazine. This one's Tonic, and I kind of have a quick flick, know that I don't really want it. I kind of look at that die set and a bit and ahhing about that. Remember finally to put that other piece away. And I'll go, yeah, I'll keep it for now. Now I'll reassess. I'm going to go through all my dies and stuff. I have dies from lots of companies. I have a lot of Crafters Companion stuff. I have a lot of close to my heart. I have a lot of old Kazaz stuff. So I'm going to go through and reassess what I want to keep, what I want to get rid of, and things like that. So this is another lot of paper that I decide to keep. Now, I quite like the stencil in this one, and I quite like the die that is there. So it's that little bauble piece and a stamp that goes with. So I quite like that one. So I'll definitely keep those bits. And once again, I do take the papers out of this. And once again, spoiler alert, already spoiler alerted most of it, but I am going to make some bits out of that ephemera as well. So if you want to see what you can do with your leftover bits and pieces of papers and stuff, then make sure you subscribe and like and all those things so that you get the next video, which won't be too far away, because they're all been done. I did them yesterday, and yeah, so I'm feeling a little bit lighter. I don't have quite as much stuff there, and I've cleaned out probably half a shelf in my cupboard. So I might even get some more out this afternoon and clean out some more. So here's where I found that other die that goes with the ones with the larger shape, and I'm just going to go back and double check that it does fit, and it is by the same magazine, guys. So I realized, yeah, that was the way it went, and I go, yep, well, I'll definitely keep that die, and I used it heaps yesterday when I got rid of things. Now these ones I really love, these deer, and I think they're really, really, really pretty. But once again, am I going to go to the John Next Door magazine that's been in my cupboard for 2 years and I've not opened, but probably longer than 2 years, to be honest, and pull out the stuff and do it? Am I? No, I'm not. When I go to make a card or a scrapbook page, I'm not going to go, oh, I know there's that piece of paper that I can cut that deer out of. This is Adorable Hunky Dora's Adorable Scoreable papers. They're really, really thick, and they're toppers, which are really, really gorgeous. Hunky Dory is a great brand. Crafters Companion sell a lot of it, and their toppers are just to die for. Beautiful. So I've just put that whole lot back in. I can make some Christmas cards with that. The thing is, I just need to sit down and do it and get the stock out. I have some a shop in town that will buy my cards, so I just really should just get to it, make the cards up and put them into stock. This is another set, and I really liked the butterfly on this set. It was a really nice large butterfly. I'm going to once again just have a quick run through, make sure there's not something that I'm really, really inspired by and I want to put with that stamp set. This one's got some cute hot air balloons and planes and things. So, and you can see how long they've been stuck in that paper, in that little bag for, because they do not want to come out. But that's a cute little set. So I'm just going to pop that away as well. Once again, just a quick flick through and we're going well. I really just went, no, you know what? Now, I'm not throwing these magazines in the bin. I'm not that terrible. I have put them aside, and when the girls come in, if anybody wants them, they can take them. So yeah. Now this one is a whole kit. So that magazine with the dies and stuff, I didn't want the dies, all the bits and pieces, but I figured that somebody else might. So again, I'll just pop a couple of dollars on it and pop it into my little discount box in my studio, and somebody might be able to make use of it. Really like that cute bird. It's got a die to go with the stamp, which is awesome. Just having a quick look at the papers, and again, I'll pull out those papers. I don't know if I will use those ones, but I may. We'll see. I have not done anything with those ones yet, but you know, it makes me think maybe I should just go back and make some ephemera with those one too. Maybe that's today's this afternoon. So I'm on 2 weeks holiday, so I've got a couple of days to play with, and yeah, so I'm just going to slip those papers in there. I think I'm just having a quick look at those toppers. They're not the most outstanding ones in the world, but hey, if I'm going to keep the papers and the dies, I might as well keep those toppers and keep them all together. Let me know if you get into stages. When you have big changes, I tend to find to do this. I did it a couple of years ago when I had the big change when Kazaz stopped trading, and I'm finding again, I'm just wanting to get in and clean out things out of my studio, give it a real spruce up and go through stuff that I haven't touched, because when I'm with a company, I tend to stay fairly loyal to that company, and I don't tend to mix and match too much. I do a little bit, but not much. Now, these papers had a real gloss feel to them. They were kind of cute, but they had a real gloss feel. Really don't want the papers. Put the magazine in the free to good home pile and just kept the stamps and dies. Now, I really don't know if I want all of these stamps and dies and stencils and things. I will just reassess it. Now, I really did like this stamp. There was a really funny saying on it about friendship on there, so I kind of like that one, even if I keep that one stamp off that set. This is a snowman, which obviously has loads of parts to put the snowman together. I kind of went, oh, I wish I hadn't taken that out of the pack, because I nearly lost one of the pieces as it was. That one's really cute, and I go through, but I don't think I have any papers that I really want to keep from that. I kind of look and think that maybe those little pieces of cut out bits match with dies, but they didn't seem to, so I didn't worry about those ones, and I've put them aside. And honestly, one of my girls might like those papers, or somebody might get some use out of it, and it's better than sitting in my cupboard and just going stir crazy. This is, I think we're getting close to the end, guys. Like, honestly, it didn't take me long. I've got this sped up, obviously, because I don't move that fast, but it didn't take too long. So I was able to get through this really quick and make really quick choices. Okay, we're coming really close to the end. I think this is the last one. Before I do a roundup of this, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all your support. Please like, subscribe, do the YouTubey things. Okay, here is the roundup. There is the pile of ones that are going to the freebie pile. Then I have the 3 magazines that are going, they're coming up, the 3 magazines that are going to just have a few dollars put on them, and they will go to a discount bin. And then the pile of ones that I am keeping. Thanks heaps, guys. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.